every Friday during roll call, we have an airman come up and give a safety brief. And it's just a quick briefing about safety for the weekend, or things not to do, things to look out for, no big deal. But this Friday, for some reason, our LT walked in. She had something to say to us. It was just something about a booster club or something like that. Not a big deal. But it threw the game off, and my supervisor thought that it would be best for me to give the speech because I was shift lead, and totally not prepared whatsoever. Go up there, and as soon as I turn around, I instantly know my face is beet red, and it wasn't the best of speeches. So it's embarrassing when you can't go up there and give a speech, especially on the highest ranking guy. But anyways, hopefully this class helps. Public speaking experience, I have very little. A few in high school, but you know everyone in high school, so that's not a big deal. Every military member goes through Airman Leadership School. Well, I should say Air Force goes through Airman Leadership School after they get a certain rank. And in that class, we did a few speeches. One of them was like an intro I did. Another one was about my job, and another one about nature versus nurture. There was some few other ones in there. I'm not sure exactly what they were. But other than that, I have no experience with speeches, and other than that in this class. So all my speeches have been traditional, except for our intro speech for this class. It's been me at a podium standing up in front of 30, 40 people giving a speech and then going to sit down. So I have no experience with the continuous practice that you can do on the internet and then submitting it, so it's quite nice. I find it a lot easier for myself. How I approach a speech, it's always I find out what I need for the speech. I come up with a rough draft or an outline, and I'll write out the main points I want to cover, and then I'll go back and make sure I covered all those points that I needed to, and then from there I'll just practice until I feel comfortable, and then that day I just get up and give the speech, and hopefully all goes well. My anxiety about public speaking is pretty high. I don't get nervous about a lot of things. Public speaking is definitely up there, if not the top one for sure. And it's very funny because every day I give orders to people and have to explain to higher ups what's happening and why it's happening and what's going on with the aircraft. But as soon as I go up in the mindset of the speech, get up there, something triggers in my brain, and it's like, this is bad. It's never really bad, but something happens, I get beet red, and I know I stumble and make mistakes. So if I'm ever going to stay in the military, which I plan to, I know I'm going to have to give more and more speeches, and it's not going to get easier unless I keep practicing and trying. So this class it'll be very useful and very helpful, and hopefully my anxiety gets less. I don't think it'll ever go away, but if I keep going at it and practice makes perfect, eventually, hopefully, I will be able to curve my anxiety and be able to control a little bit more with a little bit more confidence. Thank you.